NATO just committed to deploying autonomous killer robots and armed drones along thousands of kilometers of European borders. And this isn't some distant Pentagon prototype or a sci-fi movie pitch. This is real, operational defense infrastructure, scheduled to go live by the end of 2027. A German general just publicly outlined the plan. An AI-powered automated defense zone, stretching from the Arctic to the Black Sea, designed to engage Russian forces without human soldiers on the front line. The age of autonomous warfare isn't coming. It just arrived. NATO, the military alliance of 32 countries including the United States, Germany, and most of Western Europe, has unveiled what they're calling the Eastern Flank Deterrence Line. German Brigadier General Thomas Lohen became the first NATO general to publicly describe this new defense concept. Here's what it involves: autonomous ground platforms, armed drones, semi-autonomous vehicles, and automated air defense systems, all connected to a massive sensor network of radars, satellites, reconnaissance drones, and even quadruped robotic scouts. Think robot dogs with cameras. All of this feeds into NATO command centers, where artificial intelligence analyzes movements in real time and can trigger defensive responses. The zone would stretch several thousand kilometers along the borders of Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, and Moldova. 6 NATO countries bordering Russia: Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Finland, Norway, and Poland, have separately agreed to build what they're calling a drone walls to defend against provocations. Poland is signing a deal for what they claim will be the biggest anti-drone system in Europe. Testing is already underway in Poland and Romania, with NATO targeting mid-2026 for drone integration and full operational capability by the end of 2027. This is the first time a major geopolitical power has committed to autonomous weapons systems, not as an experiment or a pilot program, but as actual strategic defense infrastructure. That distinction matters enormously. General Lohen described this as a hot areas designed to weaken an adversary's offensive capabilities before NATO soldiers even engage. In plain terms, robots fight first, humans second. The strategic logic is straightforward: preserve human lives while deterring aggression. But the implications are profound. Once NATO deploys this infrastructure at scale, other nations will follow. China, Russia, regional powers. Everyone will accelerate their own autonomous military programs. The arms race for killer robots just got a starting gun. And unlike nuclear weapons, which require rare materials and massive infrastructure, the barrier to entry for drone and robot warfare is far lower. This technology will proliferate. The question isn't whether autonomous warfare becomes the norm, it's how quickly and with what safeguards. The NATO summit in Ankara in July 2026 is the next major milestone. That's when the first operational results will be presented. Watch for how Russia responds. Any counter-deployments or rhetoric escalation could signal a new phase of this arms race. Pay attention to the policy debates that will inevitably follow. Who authorizes lethal force when AI is in the loop? What rules of engagement apply to autonomous systems? And critically, watch how quickly non-NATO nations announce their own autonomous defense programs. The domino effect has begun. Autonomous warfare is no longer theoretical. It's being deployed right now along European borders. We'll be tracking how this unfolds and what it means for the future of AI, robotics, and global security. If you want to stay ahead of these developments, subscribe. See you in the next one.